in yet another extension.
Toss up of what can actually happen here.
The U.S. Supreme Court once again putting a Texas law that would allow state police to arrest people suspected of illegally crossing the border on pause.
I'm not surprised.
Dallas immigration attorney Omar Ortiz says his clients have been anxious, waiting to see what the Supreme Court will decide on Senate Bill 4.
They're saying if SB 4 goes into effect, they will basically not leave the house.
The law, which Governor Abbott signed last December, makes entering Texas illegally a state crime. The DOJ and other organizations who oppose it sued the state, claiming the law is unconstitutional.
When does it cross the line and become racial profiling?
Ortiz says the Supreme Court is likely taking its time because there's a lot to consider.
I think they're specifically looking to every detail of SB 4 in order to make sure which articles of SB 4 actually supersede the federal powers of immigration.
Local police departments have been waiting for guidance on this, and on Monday, Fort Worth Police Chief Neil Noakes spoke out.
Although we will always follow the law, the primary responsibility for immigration enforcement and border protection should be left to our federal and state partners.
After SCOTUS delayed the case further, Governor Greg Abbott said in a tweet, quote, Texas is still using its authority to arrest illegal immigrants for criminal trespass and other violations of law.
Now, about a decade ago, the Supreme Court struck down parts of a similar law. That one was in Arizona, and the Supreme Court ruled most of it was unconstitutional. Eventually, the Supreme Court will have to make a decision on this new law here in Texas. Now, as for how soon, that could take weeks. Live in the newsroom, I'm Adriana De Alba.